Welcome to Billionaire Energy Game. I am bringing this training to you. If you have ever struggled to hold on to money, this training is for you. This is absolutely for you. I have been there and I am here teaching you what I've learned from the millionaires, from the conversations with billionaires. I'm really understanding if you've been earning money and watching it slip away, or you feel like financial abundance is just not available to you, it just doesn't feel like it's there at all, then this training is for you. This live is for you. I'm going to bring it to you and I'm going to bring you 3 key concepts. Billionaire Energy Game is all about allowing yourself to detach from any judgment, any idea, or any perception that you have around any limitation. The billionaires don't have any limitation. The energy is absolute, all about flow. And the game is, we have to play this game with ourselves. We have to be able to see ourselves in something different from our current reality to be able to change it. So I'm excited to get into this live. Let me know any comments, any questions, anything that comes up for you. Please do let me know. Put a comment in below and I will come back to you. I will answer any questions around this topic. It is a very, very potent, emotive topic for people, because there are so many people where they're like, well, if I can attract it, what is it? What is it that I am doing wrong as to why I can't hold it? Why does it feel like it slips through my fingers? Why does it feel like it's a hot potato? Why does it feel like it's dirty or not even mine? All of those kind of things. And it's really important to know that you are not alone, and money is energy. Always remember, money is energy. There's something within your systems that is stopping you holding on to it in multiple layers. So that's what we're going to dive into. We're going to dive into the 3 key concepts that you may be playing out in a loop without noticing, without realizing, that stop you really absolutely holding. And then after holding, we want to amplify. Now, I just want to clarify on this video, I'm not a billionaire yet. This training is about Billionaire Energy Game, and everything that I'm bringing to you is about the work that I've done with millionaires, the work that I've done with myself, all clients going on to make their millions, and the conversations I've had with billionaires. And why this is so important is they have been able to navigate all of these pieces so that they are in absolute overflow. And if we go into our logic, it's very hard for our logic to get our head around that kind of overflow. Millionaires are in a different energy. Millionaires are like, I know where I'm going. I've got this system. I've got this structure. And that's the goal. I want to hit that. When they get to multi-millionaires and decamillionaires and everything like that, they're in a different energy. So it's really important to know and to notice there's energy going already with me hiccuping about where you are in this video. Let's get straight into now these 3 key concepts. So the first one, so if you are struggling to hold money, the first concept I want to talk about is that your identity is aligned with lack. Now, what this means is no matter how many money mindset rituals you might do, any journaling you might do around money, if your identity is locked into lack, your vibration to the world is locked into lack. So whatever you're putting out there feels like I'm not good enough, or there isn't enough, or scarcity. And that is never, ever going to work. You're never going to be able to hold on to or receive more that you hold and then amplify if you have this piece. So what happens if you have this identity of lack? When you get the money in, because you get the money in, then your identity is like, that's not for me. I don't identify with the person that has 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K, a million, billion, whatever it might be. The number is irrelevant on some way. I don't identify with that. So if you're in that space of, I've made this money, this has come in, I am not in that. I don't identify with that. I'm going to spend it. So that's one of the areas that I see time and time and time again. The identity is locked into scarcity, lack, fear, not good enough, that kind of vibration. And then you're never going to hold it because it doesn't feel aligned. It feels absolutely awful to you because you don't identify with it. So you do anything to spend it. So this is a classic one where people who win the lottery, they get the money come in, then they don't identify with being a millionaire or whatever, that however much money they've earned or made from being a winning ticket. And so they spend it frivolously because it doesn't feel safe to them, because they've got a whole different identity with money. Identity with money is absolutely key. No, you can't do any other work. You couldn't listen to any of my other activations unless you have your identity as limitless, incredibly wealthy. You want to get your billionaire energy identity. That's exactly what you need to be able to hold. And why I say billionaire is that's just like overflow in abundance, isn't it? So when we get into that space, we really want to have this space of, do you know what? I am so powerful. I'm such a powerful creator. I can absolutely be, do, create, have anything that I desire in this lifetime. What are the pieces that I need to hold, and how do I need to identify to be able to feel that limitless self? So your self-concept and this scarcity piece is really what you've got to work on. If you resonate with this first key concept and you're like, yes, that is me, my identity is with lack, you want to understand that. We don't want to bypass that, and we don't want to shortcut it, and we don't want to suddenly say, oh yeah, I'm abundant. We have to get to the root of these pieces to be able to hold that, yeah, I do feel really abundant and in overflow, and I don't have any identity with lack. That's just not who I am. So to be able to do that, you can work through various journaling prompts. You can understand where your lack comes from. You can also make a decision. You can make a decision to be the person that absolutely decides that they are abundant. Full stop. I am abundant. There is no place in my identity for lack. There is enough for everyone. There's more than enough for everyone. There's billionaires all over the place. And understand this for yourself. Understand how you can talk about that. What comes up when you hear me say that? What comes up when you try to say that for yourself? That is your identity piece. We've got to be able to move ourselves. If we want to hold on to money, if we want to be able to amplify and have more money, we've got to hold on to this billionaire identity. We have to hold on to it, and we have to absolutely create an identity within ourselves. This is a total internal journey, that I am that person. I am that person. And I know that the universe is going to back me on this. So that's the first one. Your identity and your action is coming from a place of lack. So you identify with lack. Let's go into the second key concept of why you struggle to hold money. Let's just first put it out there. There's no shame around this. This is a very human pattern. And if you don't know the background or understand how you get there or how you get yourself out of that, that's why you're here. So well done for coming into this space, clicking on this live and knowing that. The second one is all about your body. I will always talk in my trainings about the power of the mind, the power of the body, and the power of your energy. So the power of your mind is your identity. Okay, what does my mind believe about my identity? How do I identify with that? How can I identify with the person that holds money, that loves seeing it in my account, that absolutely loves watching it grow, that loves it, really, really feels safe in it? How can I identify with that? That's your mind. Your body is the second one that we want to talk about, where your nervous system doesn't feel safe with overflow. So if you've worked on your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to be that identity, and I'm going to be that person that can hold money, and I'm going to watch my evidence, and I'm going to watch my bank account and watch myself hold money, and I'm going to build some evidence so I can absolutely get myself out of this lack mentality. That's first step. Your body has to be in sync. It has to be in sync. So if your mind's been in lack, your body has felt safe in lack. Your body has felt safe in lack. So when money comes in, your body is like, what? Danger, overflow. I can't handle this. Let's just get the human to get rid of it all. Let's get the human to move through. Let's get the human to get rid of it all. So when your nervous system doesn't feel safe in overflow, this is never going to change whether you earn 10K, 100K, a million, a billion. If you don't feel safe or that money is gifted to you, you're not going to be able to hold it. So what we have to do here, and the invitation for you here, and there will be more lives and shorts around this, is that you have to get your body used to neutral with the numbers. neutral, I've got 10k, 100k, a million, whatever the numbers are, whatever feels good for you, 10p, a pound, £100. The money's not the piece, it's the feeling that is the piece. So I want you to think here about how calm and relaxed do you feel to receive overflow? If somebody gave you overflow of money, how calm and relaxed would your body feel? Would you be like bracing? Be like, oh, what's going to happen? I don't know. I think I should give it to somebody else. It doesn't feel safe. What comes up for you? This is really important. What comes up in your body? Where do you feel that tension? Or do you like, yeah, bring it on? If you are bring it on, then we've got to work out why you're not holding it. So your body is an incredible signal for you. It's the most powerful because your body kicks in before your logic mind does. Your body kicks in. So if I was to say to you, hey, here's £1,000, tune in. What does your body do? It might say, yeah, great, Charlotte. I'd love that. Okay, here's 10,000. Yeah, great. I'd love that too. Okay, here's 100,000. And here's another 100,000. And here's another 100,000. And notice what happens. What we want to get ourselves to is this place of neutrality and calm within ourselves and within ourselves. And we do this by breaking down any of the things that feel unsafe around the numbers, being really clear on where we want to go, and having this energy and this mentality of abundance, the billionaire identity in real time. Third one, let's talk about how you can build a relationship, how you can build a relationship with money that's going to allow you to really, truly own who you are on multiple levels. And what I mean by this is you want to have this real great relationship with money, like it is like your lover or your best friend or something that makes you feel really, really good. This is the piece that I see with people when I'm working with them, when they're making multi-six figures, they want to make $1 million, or they are millions and they want to make more, whatever it is, or they actually want to look at their energy on everything that's nothing to do with money. Because the whole point about this whole existence in life and where I come from and why I teach and work with people in the way that I do is that it's all about your frequency. It's all about your energy, and energy never lies. So the game is always to tune into yourself, tune into your own frequency, and know what you're broadcasting out, what is actually coming on, and also know where are those refinement? Is it mind? Is it body? Is it energy? Where are the pieces of refinement for me to get where I'm going to get to? And one of the greatest ones ever for people is presence. So the third key concept was about building a relationship with money, making it feel like your best friend. You've got to absolutely adore it. You've got to be so willing to spend time with it. You want to hold on to it. It's absolutely something that gives you so much joy. You want to feel safe in it. You want to feel like you are in love with it. You want to really create this pleasure piece around money and how much you love it, and how much you love it when things are going really well, and how much you love it and it's always showed up for you. And all of this kind of way of being and way of talking and way of interacting allows you to understand some of the belief pieces that you might be showing or sharing in your head around money. It allows you to tune into this resistance and the pieces within your body. Where do you feel in absolute flow with it? Where are you like, oh no, I feel sick, that feels absolutely awful, I cannot do that? And then you start to have the data, the information that allows you to absolutely peel back the layers and know and notice and work through and absolutely see yourself on the other side with this overflow billionaire identity. Do you know what? I am doing this thing and I love it because I've done these pieces of growth within myself that nobody else could do for me, ever. Nobody else could do. I had to tune in, learn and listen. So let me just recap those for you. I have loved bringing this live to you. If you've got any questions, any comments, please do let me know below. Why you struggle to hold money. This is the common one. So first of all, just delete, distort, own and feel any shame or guilt or worry about it. If that is you, if that is a partner, you're like, oh my God, that was me. That is me. I struggle to hold it. It feels like a hot potato. Just know that that is okay, because there's 3 steps. that you can work through. And if you've got any other questions, just let me know or send me a message. First one is, your identity is aligned with lack. This is the one I see people bouncing in and out of. They bounce in and out of it. I feel abundant, I feel lack, I feel abundant, I feel lack. That's not a strong signal. That is a flaky signal that the universe is not going to respond to. The second one, your nervous system doesn't feel safe to receive overflow. Your body is bracing. So you might get yourself an abundant, but if your body's not receiving it, you're not going to be able to hold it. That's why you can bring it in, but you can't hold it. It's way more your body if this is a particularly strong pattern or energetic loop for you. The third one is, you've got to treat money with respect, with love, with devotion, with care, like it's your best friend, like you want to hang out with it, like you forgive it, like you forgive yourself in that dynamic. All of those things, you have to hold them, and you have to really, really allow yourself to be present in all of that. So I am excited to see what happens for you on this journey. It is a massive one that I am working through with many people. I have been on this piece about holding on to money. I really have. There's lots and lots of areas around this, and this is like a foundational piece. We want to be able to be safe enough to receive it. We want to be able to safe enough to hold it, and we want to be able to feel safe and identify with that billionaire identity that's like, do you know what? Anything is possible. Absolutely anything is possible. And I am here for absolutely training my brain, training my body, allowing my energy to create this billionaire identity and hold it. And then the universe has no other choice but to reflect it back to you. Take care. Huge love. I'll see you on the next live.